Hello, my name is J63, and welcome to the second episode of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Um, Last episode, there was no commentary and a crap ton of bugs. I'm gonna try commentary in this episode because why not? And I'm also going to try to have not a single bug. So I really hope there's no bug. So I was playing this on my own earlier, and I kind of went ahead. So we'll just go back to the correct level. Here we go.
How is it, Ryder?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Humani's killers. If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Raiden, you landed safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Alright, let's start. Once I gotta make sure. Alright, so I played this game a bunch of times. I got a lot of upgrades and everything. Although I'm still pretty bad at the game.
Bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
It's one. So this box, if you hit it in blade mode, you could take the electrolytes and fully recover. So that's what I'm doing. It insta kills most normal enemies, and every enemy has it except for bosses. Mostly.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real.
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, it's cool. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Alright, let's continue. So Raiden just doesn't care.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
Do not let your guard down. Alright. You can open up these boxes and get points and stuff, which I don't particularly
Hostiles in
need.
the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
One thing I don't like about this mission is the codec stuff, but this is still like the first level, so they're still teaching you.
Excellent, Raiden.
So you saw that blue and how it waited for a moment. If you go into blade mode while it's like that,
Take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
If you go into blade mode, wow. Come on. While in the middle of a stealth kill, you could take the electrolytes. Like this. So it's a good way to get, you know, points and stuff. But sorry if you hear my controller. It's my I have a very loud controller, so yeah, just out of there.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
I have this game blasting in my ears, so I may be loud and I'm not even realizing it. So sorry about that if I'm too loud. Not trying to be. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just a drum can. I'm just a drum can. I'm just a... God. Alright, if I hide, they can't find me. Shit. Where are you? Gotcha. Alright. So if I go quiet during fight scenes, because I start focusing in on the fights and trying to block and everything. So sorry about that. Alright. Continuing on. Just gonna let the cutscene play without my input.
Cyborg. Show yourself. And you are?
I am IF prototype LQ84I.
IF prototype.
Interface prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate!
Alright. Here we go. Dang it.
Multiple strikes. Recovery of savvy warrior uses all
Damn it.
these tools. Backup required.
So, as you guys can see, I'm kind of OP in this mode. I probably should have played him very hard, but I just want to have some fun.
Both here only to fight. Demonstrate the extent of your intellect.
Where'd he go? I really like this boss fight. It's very fun, and the music's awesome. Gotcha. Gotcha. Every boss fight will end with you most likely cutting them to crap up and stuff.
Ensure freedom. Obey directive. Must obey directive. No freedom. Freedom on T5.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Woo! So something interesting. After you kill a boss, that you get that little moment on the codex where they'll speak, they're like their final words and stuff. Ow. And it's interesting, especially when you're cut up to little pieces. I'll leave it like that. Dang it. Did I only get your legs? So another thing interesting is, even if you cut off their body parts, they will still try to keep fighting. It's quite funny and pitiful. I mean, you're done, dude. Just stop. You're still alive, so go home. Just keep running. Just keep running. Alright, time for you. Oh, shoot. Let me do that. That makes sense. Hey, stop that. Easy peasy. Alright, so before when I played this, I actually saved the citizen here. So let me try. You're gonna need an EM grenade, EMP grenade. The EMP, since they're all cyborg, the EMP grenade will stun them for quite a while. And since the civilian isn't a cyborg, he'll be just fine. Alright, go. Stop it. No. Alright, now I'll do it. That. And and saved. And one little thing I noticed that I learned, if I could move, I'm trying to get the civilian a head start. You could cut off their clothes. I'm gonna watch them run away naked. It's funny.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city.
It's stopping me.
Maybe you can hitch a ride.
It's stopping me
Most
from
likely
going back.
platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
Nope, you didn't notice a thing. I'm not trying to get that electrolyte or anything, I'm just killing them. Just to kill them. Alright, so my target is actually over here. He is this guy right here. So I need to get his arm. And now I'll get the electrolytes. So I got his arm.
Excellent work.
Box. Still just open it with my normal hand. Perfect. So, interestingly enough, see, that guy I can't cut up because he has armor on. But these guys, I could just cut up with no problems. In order to cut him up, just notice how a part from turned blue? Now I could cut that part of him. So now he's missing an arm. But these guys you could just cut up no problem. It's easy, but this guy. See, look, if I try to do it, nothing cuts off. I have to damage him first to do it, to cut off his parts. You're stubborn. That guy was stubborn. A B, I should at least try an A. Cutscene. Alright.
Those I have. That woman.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
All right. It's gonna kind of rush to this next part. Whoa. Can we not with the RPGs? Just a drum cam. Don't mind me. All right.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
I want to activate that drum cam.
The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Alright. I hate these things.
Keep on coming.
You don't say. What? Once again, sorry if you can hear my controller going crazy. Whoa.
Don't say if his team must be in here. Find it. Raiden, wait. There are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be
What?
using it.
What? Because, you know, I didn't dodge over it. He's on my A. Went to the door. So that's nice. Hello, friend. How do you get that camera? Alright, kill these guys first. Oh. You know what? I could just hide from them. Meanwhile, I'm gonna come down here and get some stuff. Oh, bye. Alright. We can't get out of this one spot. So we finally are at the boss. Which means we can finish this level.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dosaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino, one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Who?
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Still? So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
Here we go. So if you get her into a blade mode, you actually cut off all her arms. Except for actual ones, of course. Nailed it. I really like this fight. It was a very fun fight.
I am starting to enjoy this.
What I find interesting about this character and why I like her so much is because she has the most interesting weapon, in my opinion. Everybody else has swords or a knife or, you know, something you would expect. She has arms that could turn into a staff. That could also be a whip. And that she has full control over. Oh god. Oh crap. Gotcha. And we all know what's next. Easy. C rank. Easy. Gets a C.
Mistro, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying. For a cause.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What? What is this talk about?
Je t'aime. De tout mon corps.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
She's not talking to you, idiots.
You killed her! You trial nuts! Murderer!
That's rich coming from you. It's
It's overdose, I am. Surrender. Translation?
Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want.
Shit.
Built with Russia money to make Russia money. It is no plan for Abkhaz. It is their prison.
But now, they will be free!
Damn. Crazy son of a bitch.
Ryder? Ryder, what happened?
Bastard blew himself up.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
Understood.
Well, that's the end of chapter 1. Woo! I really hope you guys enjoyed that. That was annoying to go through again, to be honest, because I had tried to go do it earlier and I had some problems again, like in the first level. So hopefully we won't have any more problems in the future. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one.